Y'all know that here at Pleasant Green, we're spending a lot of time in the book of Exodus over the course of the next few weeks. And this past Sunday, we read and heard a sermon on Exodus chapter 1 through chapter 2:10. And that ended with this woman drawing this little baby out of the Nile. She drew him out of the water, which is what the name Moses means. So between this past Sunday and the next one, I've encouraged you to read Exodus chapter 2 before we gather again on Sunday to hear Exodus 3. So if you want a reading partner, I'm gonna read where we left off, and I'm gonna begin with Exodus 2:11. And I invite you to just hear this story so that you'll be prepared for Sunday when we dive into Exodus 3. A lot happens in this chapter. One day, after Moses had become an adult, he went out among his people and he saw their forced labor. He saw an Egyptian beating a Hebrew, one of his own people. He looked around to make sure no one else was there. Then he killed the Egyptian and he hid him in the sand. When Moses went out the next day, he saw two Hebrew men fighting with each other. Moses said to the one who had started the fight, "Why are you abusing your fellow Hebrew?" He replied, "Who made you boss and judge over us? Are you planning to kill me like you killed the Egyptian?" Then Moses was afraid. He realized they obviously know what I did. When Pharaoh heard about it, he tried to kill Moses. But Moses ran away from Pharaoh and settled down in the land of Midian. One day, Moses was sitting by a well. Now, there was a Midianite priest who had 7 daughters. The daughters came to draw water and fill the troughs so that their father's flock could drink. But some shepherds came along and rudely chased them away. Moses got up, rescued the women, and gave their flock a drink. When they went back home to their father, Reuel, he asked, "How are you able to come back home so soon today?" They replied, "An Egyptian man rescued us from a bunch of shepherds. Afterward, he even helped us draw water to let the flock drink." Reuel said to his daughters, "So where is he? Why did you leave this man? Invite him to eat a meal with us." Moses agreed to come and live with the man, who gave his daughter Zipporah to Moses as a wife. She gave birth to a son, and Moses named him Gershom, because, he said, "I've been an immigrant living in a foreign land." As time passed, and the Egyptian king died, a long time passed, and the Egyptian king died, the Israelites were still groaning because of their hard work. They cried out, and their cry to be rescued from the hard work rose up to God. God heard their cry of grief, and God remembered his covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. God looked at the Israelites, and God understood. This ends the 2nd chapter of Exodus. I'll see you Sunday, and we'll dive into Exodus 3.